Okay, welcome you guys again to training here tonight. We definitely will have some background noise. We've got microphones open here and people that are plugged in, and just out of the blue, I just want to do something new. There's a lot of people right now just becoming more and more aware of, what I call a sleeper in regards to what people have, not known that's going on with Opportunity Launch. We've been developing it for a year and several months now, and so just really just gone live. But really, we've grown it to over 12,000 membership, just teaching people how to market, not actually going out, blasting, doing pre-launch and hype and all that. Teaching people the ground roots, way of how to market and build your own list is what we do here. And I know a lot of people are just not used to something having real value, something really being, free. We're used to bait and switch. We're used to a lot of people saying one thing, but then there end up being another. And we're really not here to do that. And so, just out of the blue here, with all the background noise that you hear, because it's all about the people, and so much of my voice is in the background, but I don't want it to be about me. I really want it to be about we. So you know, we're going to attempt to take this recording and put this right on the front of step one before I go into what normally you all see me go through and what it is for free in this back office. And I want to give the community an opportunity, those of you that's, been here for 30 days, to share your experience and the value of what you've seen in the system. Someone just logging in and listening to their first recording, what would you say to them about Opportunity Launch and how it can help them and what values here? It's wide open. I know it's out the blue. Who would like to share first?
Hi,
I
Marcus. This is Lewis from Nova Scotia.
Great, Lewis. Thanks.
Uh, I think it's maybe been 10, 12 days since I first logged in, and I'm really impressed, like you said, with the free stuff. The other thing is the training that you're doing is totally amazing. I'm surprised that you haven't taken this just out and charged, $2 or $3,000 for the training that you do. Plus the opportunity, because I'm sure that this is going to grow, and I like the fact that you're offering this for free. People are going to log in, see the value, and start sharing it.
Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate it. Anyone else? Well, would you like to share your perspectives being here?
Marcus, this is Kathy.
Yeah, hi, Kathy.
I've been in a little while now, and when I was first given this opportunity to take a look at it, to me the whole thing looked sharp and just definitely appealed to me. Um, there's a lot of places that you can build a capture page or get tools or you can do things, but most of my experience has been that they've been very complicated. And this was clean and easy, and so that appealed to me. Um, and then also, once you've been through one or two webinars or one or two one-on-ones with Marcus, I was just um, blown away by his training technique. He's very patient. He's very easy to understand and very knowledgeable. So what new people need when they get started is somebody that can take them by the hand and kind of teach them the basics and help make life easy for them so they can get a quick start. And this is just, to me, someone gets so much here for free. They can learn, they can get some tools, they can get started and be on their way. But once they start experiencing it and getting their feet wet, they realize the way you've got it structured for being a paid member is a no-brainer, just The first time you come up with $59 that you can spend, I would highly recommend that you upgrade and get access to everything. And then when you share this, you're going to be making money too on this,
Gotcha.
just because you shared it. So that's it.
All right, thank you. That's it. It's still open for whoever. It's all impromptu. Who else would like to share?
Hey, Coach, it's George.
Hey, George.
How you doing?
Good, good. Thanks for asking.
You know what? This is a great system because I'm learning things and about marketing, and I know a little bit about internet marketing. But if you just look at the basic list building, if you didn't look at anything else, that is valuable. You have a list that you're not going to lose.
Mm-hmm.
We know that 95 to 97% of the people leave their business. A lot of people are in multiple businesses.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can target both businesses to your list. It's just, there's a lot of value here. And it's also a bridge from the business you're in now to the business the entrepreneur is in you're talking to. You can't, like you said, you can't ask them to leave their dog business to join your cat business. You give them something, the value for their business, and then get on the phone with them. That builds rapport. I don't believe we can put a big price on that. That's really.
That's good. Thank you, George. I appreciate it.
You know,
Anyone else? It's impromptu. Whatever you like to share. Don't all have to be good. They'll think I staged this.
Marcus, it's John Wass from Perth in Western Australia.
Yes.
Letting you all know that I'm very, very appreciative of the fantastic resources that you've provided. As I say to people in my messages, that it's unlike anything else I've ever come across on the internet, and a totally different way of marketing, approaching people, building relationships like we were all really trained to do in the olden days of MLM. And this soft approach, I think, lets people, gives them a chance to see that we're really interested seriously in their progress and their achievements. And the way that you've put this together is just absolutely superb. So I'm very, very grateful and looking forward to a long relationship with you and all the others in the team.
All right. Thank you. Can't wait to get down under.
Yeah. Well, you'll love it when you do, believe you me.
All right. Who else would like to share? Mics are open, or if you'd like to raise your hand and share any of your experience with Opportunity Launch to kind of help somebody see what value can be here, be happy to hear from you. Hey, Richard, saw your hand up. Did you want to say something? You're just trying to open up microphones if anybody wants to say anything. I had some other people come in. Now's your time. Hey, Jim.
Marcus,
Yes, sir.
how you doing?
Real good.
Good to hear your voice. Hey, the thing I like about this is worldwide. We got people calling from all over, and it just makes the guy feel good that we can share such a good program with everybody and get to know people. And like I say, this is one of the best there is, and I'm glad you took it to the net, and I thank you.
Ryan, thank you for being here. Appreciate everybody's support. And I'm going to give 1 more minute for anybody else that wants to say something, or click on raise your hand before we mute everybody out and put you all to sleep. All right.
Hey, Marcus. Hey,
all
Marcus.
right. You're the last one. Go ahead.
You know I had to close it out. Hey, I appreciate all that money you sent to my PayPal. So I'm going to say some great things about you. I've had the chance to sit at the right hand of Marcus and see when he first, started with Opportunity Launch, the changes and things that came about, the growth, and during the whole thing. I never saw the vision, and I just thought this guy was just crazy. But then when I finally took on the challenge of what he's been teaching and what he's trying to teach everybody else, I seen my business and businesses and teams that I've created along the way really become strong. And anything I go into now, I'm always at the top of my game. And people wonder why. It's because I have mastered the free. And once you master the free, you can master anything else when it comes to getting people into money opportunities. Is because if you're giving them something of value that's really helping them become a strong marketer, the stuff that the gurus aren't sharing out here, and having somebody that you can call anytime and that will share it without trying to monetize you or make money off of you. It's hard to find that these days. And when you tell people it's free, they always want to know what's the catch. So I appreciate you, Marcus.
Gotcha. Appreciate you too as well. I'm going to go ahead and mute out. Thank you, everybody who's been willing to share, because, I try to provide so much value. I know we're trying to organize it and package it in a way that's succinct, for people to get an understanding here. And I know that that can be a challenge. So I do appreciate everybody's, feedback and input that continue to help this thing go. Please, when you look at the things that are happening in the background and the ideas, just know Marcus did not think of all this. Lots of great feedback are coming back from people and teams and ideas, and we get the support of those who are our active affiliates, and we give them to our programmers, and they implement those things, and this thing becomes better and better for all of us. So for that, I want to thank you. I do want to share something, with you to encourage you. Something that I wrote just a couple days ago on Facebook. And that's 7 things to remember when you're aspiring to achieve something greater than you. And number 1, you just got to realize that a lot of people are not going to believe you. Don't expect when you say you are going to look to make money online, you're going to start a business, you're going to build a group, you're going to focus on something. Don't expect people to believe you. If that is something that you need to have that type of confirmation from people, listen, you're not going to get it. You're going to be learning to find people who are like you, who also have a dream that people don't believe in them as well. Number 2, other people won't like you. So I don't care how you bend over backwards. I don't care what you do. There's some people that are just not going to like the tone of your voice and the way you speak, and it just makes something crawl up their spine. And just realize this: when you're in this type of business, the great thing that you can do is work with people who want to work with you. That's what makes this industry fun. You get to choose who you work with. Number 3, many people won't support you. Remember this: the no's don't count. The only thing that counts are the yeses. So don't count the no's. The no's don't count. It's only the people that you're working with, and that's number 4. Those are the people, are people that won't trust you, or people that, for whatever reason, they may know you, they may like you, but the reason that they're not doing business with you is that they don't trust you. But number 5, real important: only a few people will actually take any action to stop you for what you're doing. That's the good thing. A lot of people will talk. A lot of people will, try to say negative things and, do slight behind your back and so forth, but a lot of them aren't going to do nothing. Okay. So 6, just focus on the results for the people who are with you. That's it. You are the people that show up to training. You are the people that, message me on Skype and ask, show me how to do this or show me how to do that. These are the people that I'm working for. That's who I'm working with, helping you get results, whatever you do. All the people that say no, it's a scam. Oh, they spam me. They sold my name to some all crazy, ridiculous stuff that will come and so forth. I don't even worry about that. I'm focused on helping you. Whoever shows up here, that's who I'm here for. So Whatever obstacles, number 7, whatever obstacles that you're going to face, because you are going to face them. There are going to be some things that are going to distract you. You may, and I'm not talking about opportunity launch. I'm talking about your goal. I'm talking about what you're trying to achieve online. And there's going to be some things to discourage you as well. But no one can stop you but you. And I made up my mind a long time ago that I quit quitting. I just made that my business. I quit quitting. And I just wanted to come to this. This was, back when people were moving from MySpace to Facebook. I started teaching, Facebook back then before they had all the rules and everything else, and build a team here. But I just want to go to the past here and show you that what I'm sharing today isn't something new, and it's not something that hasn't worked. So for those of you that have been wanting to see me, that's me before I started juicing. Okay, and that's me before a triple bypass as well. So a lot of you hear me talk about health and so forth. But this thing I've been talking about, a funnel system. My first year online, I was able to retire at 30 years age, and from Wells Fargo Bank, an 8 years career. People are still wondering, when am I going to get a job again? This was back here when I started just teaching. In October of 2010, I put one of my very first, I just gave myself permission to be a trainer, to be a leader, to begin to share what I know. And so since then, that has helped me to stay full-time, sitting at home with my family, working with others, and now just deciding to make it available for more people to do. So I want you to understand that what I'm going to talk about today, again, this funnel system, it's proven through time. Since 5 years since I first started teaching it and helped other people. And that funnel system is bringing people through a process that is going to put them into your primary program. And so this right here, this is a 5-year long journey here, free system to grow your business. This was written 5 years ago, and now you are experiencing it in what we have, what we call opportunity launch. So I just want to encourage you. It's not an overnight success. Everything is not clear from the very beginning. But if you stay focused on what it is that you want to do, stay true to who you are, and you will find a way to become that which you've envisioned. I just want to encourage you. I know a lot of people, may not like that, but I just wanted to give you some social proof, some proof positive, about myself and what I've been doing and trying to do and what we're finally doing and why I'm so excited and why this has not worked to me. The first thing you want to do is make sure you get your email verified. Every time I do my trainings, I keep this up here. This is a training account. What I want to let everybody know, make sure you get yourself your emails verified. Make sure your people have their emails verified, so that way that they can stay plugged into training. Opportunity launch is not something that you do or don't do or quit or start. It's just something that you use. Basically, you can take and throw out whatever bones, whatever doesn't fit you. If you're not comfortable with, calling leads, if you're not comfortable with HTML, if you're not comfortable with making videos, writing or content, but over these 8 years online, I've learned a lot of different ways to market. And what works is what you can do consistently. Remember that. There's really nothing that's better than anything else, because there's just so many people on so many different spaces online, whether it's Skype, whether it's YouTube, whether it's forums, you name it. You can find people everywhere online, but it's what you do consistently every day and measure those results. That's how you're going to reach the results that you want to achieve. So opportunity launch here is a leverage for you. And what this leverage is right now, there is so much information. I promise you, each of you would be highly upset if I told you about a new great opportunity that I just came across and I just had to tell you about it. You would not appreciate it. And I want you to understand that there's so many people online that don't appreciate it either because it's too much. TOO. There's one too many O's of people who are just pitching their opportunities and what they call throwing up all over people, or all over every single place where people are gathered. You've got to be different. You've got to now realize there are things that go in cycles. And there's a time when all of us went to our mailbox and there was so much junk mail, opportunity, this, sign up for that, here, come for a free dinner downtown at the hotel meeting, and then you just started throwing it away. There came a time there was just so many infomercial on TVs about business opportunity, this and that. You just turn the channel. When something gets saturated, that's when people turn it off. And I can tell you right now, social media marketing is saturated. And that's why you can go through list after list of groups and pages and no one is even having a conversation. No one's even showing an interest in anyone's business. So why do they do it? Because they haven't been taught anything else to do. Look at 99% of the people and what they're doing and do something different. And what that different is right now in this time, in this space, is it's time to teach, guide, train, point people to the right resources to help them achieve what they are desiring to achieve. And if you become that person of value, that person of resources, all right, you're going to build a network that will start listening to you like E.F. Hutton. I'm dating myself, I know. But it will let people know that I need to listen to what they're saying because they're sharing information that's value. And what I'm trying to do is give you that leverage of value that you can use and share with other people. And what that value is that everyone needs are the right tools to market 1, 2, 3, 4 or more opportunities that they have available to them, because this industry is so diverse right now, so diverse that just about everything that you have in your house can come from a networking company, and you can make money focusing on any one of them, from your cable, internet, TV, telephone, food, appliances, toilet paper, I mean, you name it. All right, so the industry is very different. Go out into the marketplace and listen. It's not going to be hard for you to find people that need help. Okay, it's going to be difficult for you to convince people that they can make some money in your deal and they don't even know you. But if you can build a relationship with people that trust you, then they'll want to work with you in a team on whatever business you're doing. So when you're going out, let me show you here step 1 in your back office. If you haven't watched the videos, of course you definitely want to. But people always ask, what link should I use? What should I use to promote Opportunity Launch? And the answer to that is don't promote Opportunity Launch. And what do you mean don't promote Opportunity Launch? Because again, that puts you in the same space as other people doing the same thing. But what I want you to do is get good at approaching people with solutions for what they're trying to do. Find a need and fill a need. And everyone has an advertisement need. So there's a website that some of you may not have heard about. It's called InPros. InPros is one of the sites that I go to look at companies who are trying to get their businesses off the ground. They go to market here, and certainly you've seen these companies are marketing their business here, new companies, some you may have heard of and you're hearing about. Now, if I take this particular company, I want to show you how you go out and be different into the marketplace. I'm going to go out here, and this particular company's out here marketing. Now, out on the internet, if you want to start expanding your network to be stronger with more people who are doers just like you, then don't be afraid to go out and meet other people who are doing. So, uploaded by Brian Bear back in 2014 of October. Now, here's what I'm going to do. So now here you have an active marketer. All right. In this particular opportunity, he only got 139 views, going close to a year. May not have been an opportunity that worked well for him. May still be in the opportunity. Well, we do have a domain to see if we can find if there's still an active link for this opportunity. And so he's got his own website, and we're going to see if that website is still active. And it's taken a long time for us to see if we can win with SPX. So it does not look real good for this particular opportunity. So that answers our question. And the answer to that, folks, is people need help. Not that they don't have effort, not that they don't have commitment. They did not get the results they're looking for. So now what you can do also is click on that person's names, see if we can find out what he's moved to. All right, so here was 2 years ago. You click on their name, you can begin to find a track record of what other things that they're involved in. 22 dog tracking system, okay. All right, he's got a lot more success here, 12,000 views there from 10 months ago. All right, quite a big difference. So he's may have found a niche. This was video, he liked his own video 1 month ago. Uploaded this video 1 month ago. So now you can see here where he moved from. Okay. If you begin to go out and if you had met and talked to Brian when he had first launched with the SPX nutrition program and kept a conversation and a relationship with him, there's a time when he was making a transition from that to this. He's using the same domain name, but now it's pointing somewhere else. All right. This is the way you build your list of associates and people that eventually, over time, with you making an effort to continue to just meet people who are marketers, meet people who are marketers, meet people who are marketers, you're going to connect with people, and at the right time, you're going to do business together. And that's how you build a team, a strong team. So that was just one person there on that particular page. I went to the Facebook page, and I didn't want to go there yet. Here's somebody else. And I'm not going to just stay with YouTube, but so you can go to YouTube and find where a person's at. If you want to find somebody active in a company, then you can go to places like Craigslist. And now Craigslist, obviously sometimes the ad will go down, but sometimes you can find. So June 4th, now here's someone who's in the current company that just was marketing this month. Now, again, don't be afraid to speak to this person, because this, again, can be someone not only can you begin to partner with, but guess what? They may be able to teach you something. You don't do Craigslist marketing, guess what? Connect with this person. You may find there's someone that's willing to share just 19 days ago. Now, I can hit reply, and I've got a phone number. And I get crazy sometimes when we will actually even see if we can get them on the phone. 218-4258.
Please leave your message for 682-218-4258.
Hello, Nikki. My name is Mark. Hopefully my number came up on caller ID. That's my home number. Feel free to give me a call at your convenience. I saw your ad about the SPX and the losing weight product there. Very interested in knowing more about marketing it. So you're using Craigslist. That's interesting. I wanted to see what kind of results you were getting marketing it, and see if it's something that I could do the same. All right, thank you. So with Nikki then following up with me to talk to me about exciting, I think she's calling me right now. Here. Hold on. That means she had a Google Voice number here. Now it hung up. So she may call me back again. So she probably used a Google Voice number, and that forwarded to that voicemail. She chose not to pick up, so she may call me back, and we'll look to answer that. But notice I said I'm interested in marketing the program, and what I want to teach you how to do. Let's see, just look here. Let's see what area code it is. I don't know if this is. Oh, no. Sorry, guys. It was somebody else. Sorry. Okay, so marketing this program. So now with SPX Nutrition, how does this all work with Opportunity Launch, Marcus? How do we connect this? Well, you come back to Opportunity Launch, you go to product, you go over to company pages, and you go in here and you put in SPX. And so here we just have a placeholder, SPX Nutrition. Now, what I've done is I just want to make sure that we have each company covered. And one of the things that I'll teach you to do if you're going to go out and market something is always market the conference call or the webinar and attract people to you. When people may not feel as comfortable as I am to pick up the phone and call, a person, they just want to look for how can I find out more information without talking to anybody. I don't want to be sold. I don't want to be high pressured or anything like that. So what some people will type in is information like conference. So you can see right here what this does is shows you what other people are typing in. So Google's not just predicting what I'm going to do. So people are looking for conferences in Chicago, say may have just had one. And then also there's words like webinar. So here you have people who are looking for webinars, people who look for that information. And there are people who look for presentation. All right. These are all words that people look for. And what that does is that allows me to, some easy tricks is if you go out and you begin to use things like YouTube and so forth for different keywords that normally people don't use. That's how you can get on the very top. So SPX Nutrition webinars. Okay, this particular one has the word webinar here, and that's why it's showing up here. Now it's got the word SPX and SPX Nutrition here. But if you have all of the words in the top, yours is going to be stronger than this one because it's just got the word webinar here and it's got SPX down here. But if you put it all in the title, and these are things that we'll teach you to do, you can go make a video and tell people to come and register into your particular capture page, which appears to be like a webinar registration. Now, you're going to already have the information after talking to Nikki when Nikki calls me back on when's the conference call, what's the Sizzle call line number, when are the conference calls. You're going to have all that information, and you can pretty much make a day out of going through online and just connecting with people who are in SPX Nutrition. You can speak to people who have their Skype IDs marketed. All right, and if you want to reach somebody through Skype, then here are people who are giving you their Skype IDs, and you're just going to be able to just go add them and connect with people. And there are software tools that do these things here, Body and Mind. There's a Skype address there, and this is just page one. Here's another Skype ID, and he's got his email address and his Facebook. You never need to look for people to talk to. And the more people that you talk to, the more you're going to know about SPX, and you're going to start interviewing people. So I'm interviewing people, that I may want to work with in the future. I'm pretty much known about SPX. I've talked to several people, and I'm just reaching to some others, if I make a change in the future. And that's exactly the truth. That's exactly what you're doing. You're looking to connect with people, and you're going to begin to ask people some of the same questions, and you're going to begin to see who's a strong marketer, who's not a strong marketer. So you can put in Skype ID, you can put in words like contact, and then that's going to people are going to put their contact information. After that, you can put in things like, of course, obvious, the email. People are putting in their emails directly, search there, and a lot of this might come up with the company, but I'm just showing you different things. So we already did Craigslist, we did that, and then there are people selling the product. You can find some real strong marketers. Go look on Amazon for people who are selling the product. Speak to those people. Those are networkers. Go type in people who are using eBay and go talk to those people, or go to eBay itself. And again, you are now going to be connecting. It's very possible that this person is selling this product because they're no longer in the company and they're just trying to get rid of their supply. All right. They may have already moved on and might be looking for another opportunity. So that could be a reason that people are selling their product online. I'm just trying to show you a different and a unique way to meet people that in ways that people haven't told you. That's all I've been doing. Things that I've learned from people who I'd never recruited into my business, but I studied what they were doing, and I learned from how were they marketing just by researching other people and watching them move through the internet and online. Lots of people, lots of talent watching this video and on this training right now. Now, we're going to talk about Facebook here. We're going to get controversial. I don't have to be in SPX Nutrition to make a Facebook page for it. I don't have to. I want you to think of it like this. If you were to have a social network meeting in your city, and let's say you were doing an event for the restaurant industry, and you were hosting that meeting or so forth, doesn't mean you have to have a restaurant. that's your business. You're hosting a place where they can meet. But guess what that does? That gives you a lot of influence and connection with those people. You can make Facebook pages or Facebook groups about any subject in the world to attract those people who are interested in those things. And when you do that, that is another way for you to develop a list. And the Facebook page is absolutely free. If you don't know how to do it very easily, you just go over here, go Marcus here, page, go right over here, and just go to create a page. And that's it. Just that drop down right here, create a group, create a page. Doesn't cost anything. It's free. Put the name there. You can make the group where anybody can come in, and whoever comes in and so forth, guess what? You've got control over the group. I've made a Facebook page about myself just to see how many people will like me. All right, you can make it about anything. And the crazy thing is the subjects that, I don't care what your hobby is. Flying kites. All right. So here's a flying kites organization, 12,000 people here, 92,000 people here are liking kites. Whatever it is that you are doing socially yourself, whatever it is you're studying, whatever it is you're interested in. If there's it's a particular movie out right now. What was it? Furious 7. There you go. 800. Connecting with people who like watching movies. Maybe you're in one of those those TV box deals. So if you're in one of those TV box deals, you come back here and you I make them for all of them. There you go. Here's one of them. And guess what? You now use your opportunity launch capture page for people who like movies. You're going after the customers. Okay? You got all these people going out here trying to pitch everybody in the networking community about the business opportunity of watching movies. I'm not trying to, promote this. We've got both of them here. I'll show you just so you know. And here's another one. Guess what? Exact same kind of capture page, different company. It doesn't matter. If you go and you speak to the right people and you're not trying to just pitch the opportunity, you will find, if you go find the people who love the product already, they're going to see the opportunity faster than others. All right, so you go out and find people who are go to movie trailers. These are the marketing that people will have these opportunities. They don't realize that customers will become your best marketers. Word of mouth marketing. Go show somebody how they can start watching all these movies for free, and that's how you grow your business. That's just out of the blue, not trying to promote the business. I'm trying to show you how to better promote speaking to people the right way, a different way than trying to go into MLM business opportunities. And here, let me just put it here. I'm just going to put one on here, VStream. Okay, now VStream TV founders and these people. Look at how small these groups are. Okay, now you got networkers here, but what if you are selling the VStream box and you go make one about pre-launch, or let's see here, movie trailers. Let me show you this. Just an idea. Look at this one. Movie trailers, 121,000 likes. And guess what? You're never too late to make the same idea. Never too late. So let's say you go out and you make a specific Facebook group for free or page that's just dealing with movie trailers. Once a week, all you have to do is just go to YouTube and type in the next movie trailer. So they give you the information here. Movie trailers, and wow, you can even go ahead of it. Now, all you're going to do is just take these videos, here, movie clip trailers. They even got a whole domain for it. You're going to take these movie clips, and once a week, 2 times a week, whatever frequency you want, you're just going to post a video and let these movie buffs talk about it. And this is where you're going to put on the side of your Facebook page your advertisement about the VStream box. That is how you promote and market your business. Not all in the networking rooms trying to get these 120, 117, or just these 700 and some other people, or going to the competing one. Go where your product makes sense, is what I'm saying. If you're going to create one of these particular rooms, then you're going to just connect with other networkers, and that is what you can host that and do. But that's not where you're going to necessarily grow your business. You're going to grow your business and grow with more distributors when you go out and start marketing to customers. Opportunity Launch is the only business right now online that will do it for you, give you the pages. If you go out there and there is no capture page on our site, you just click on Request a Capture Page, and we will make one for you for free. Simply come here, give us the name of the company, New TV Box, let's say that's the name of the company. You can go through and you can look through our right now growing library. Got about 400 different types of pictures, high definition pictures that you can use in the background. You can take over here, change it to 100, and now you can go through and find something specific. Is that Nikki? No, that is not Nikki. I'm sorry, guys. So I get told all the time about the phone. So people like this. So you find a page, you can hit preview and see what that page would look like based on the picture that you just chose. You're gonna have a capture page that looks better than any of the other people who are in that pre-launch company, And not only that, if you want, you can go select your own picture outside of our system and put that into there. So if you want to go out and you want to go get a picture of a Terminator new movie. All right. Over here, we click on Advanced Search. When you're searching for pictures, what this filter is going to give you is your usage rights. So when you go for usage rights, this shows you what you can use even commercially. That means you can make money off of the picture if you want to, or free to use and share. So you can select that Advanced Search, and then once you do that, just click on Images. Now this is going to pull up all these images that are free and legal for you to use without worrying about that. And then we go over here, you go to larger than 2 MB. Now, these are going to give you pictures that you can use. So you take this picture here, click on it right here, it just says View Image. And when you click on that View Image, unless they're promoting their website with the link, we're going to see where it takes us. Oh, this is Wikipedia. So up here, you just grab that link and you're able to go right back to Opportunity Launch. And you're able to change the image to whatever picture you want to use to promote. And just that quick, bingo. This is free, guys. That's the training that I'm going to show you and the ways you can go out and now you put this capture page in your movie buff link. Hey, and then you put a video over here about the TV, the new TV box. All right, with this as a background. And where do you go post that information? To networkers? No. Go post it to the people who love the Terminator, who are looking for the next Terminator. Here you got 1 million people already looking for that particular movie. And you can go out and create an interest with something that is relevant to what people already like. It's not rocket science, but definitely it will help you launch your business better if you're marketing to people what they already like. You can put your own title in there, you can put your own video in there, you can change it to a different type of style of page, and decide which, how you want to market it. We've got video pages, that are moving. So I've actually, some of you have seen the capture pages I have. I'll, put a movie in there. I'll put a movie, The Matrix or something in there. And that really drives a lot of people's attention. They'll sit there and watch the short movie clip. I'll put Jerry Maguire in there, show me the money, and then have it go into the opportunity. So you can get real creative. We're constantly improving the site. We can't teach it all in one day. That's why we're here every day teaching different things. We're here to help support you. There's a lot of free stuff that's here, but I just wanted to really today just take some time to just let you know just a high level, philosophy of the training that we're here providing. The free tools and the capture pages are powerful tools if you learn to use them. And I'll close with this. A lot of people ask, do the capture pages convert? Capture pages don't convert. Opportunity that matches someone's interest converts. People sign into the ugliest pre-launch websites that we've ever seen before because it's something that interested them. It's something they hadn't seen. It's something that's new. So if you're in an opportunity, and it doesn't matter if you're showing up on the first page of Google and you only got 130 people that have searched for it in a year, that is what's not converting. I don't care what capture page I gave you to put underneath your video with only 134 people in 12 months looking at it. And so that's where I have learned to market multiple opportunities for lead generation. And there are businesses that I'm in now that I never would have joined except for I put the capture page out there like I told you, and I got 400 people in my downline, and that's the only reason I upgraded, because that didn't just make sense, that made dollars. But that wouldn't happen if I didn't market it for free. And how could I market it for free without being in it? Because we've got the ability to have a capture page for any single thing moving, and that's going to move from now to Christmas. I love spam. Oh, shoot me a spam. Spam me. Shoot me another opportunity, because all it's going to do is give me the edge to be the first to go out, dominate the information about that. And when people begin to look for it and they want to know where the conference call is and so forth, they're going to be opting in to my particular pages for free. And I never even have to join the company and meet some powerful people. And then on the back end, develop a relationship. Now, when people opt into the capture pages, they're your leads. Period. I'll log down here. So they're not going to receive autoresponders and emails from me. They should hear from you. So you're going to have their capture page that they signed in. So if they came in through SPX, if they came in through whatever, you're going to know where they came from. Some put in their phone number, some don't. But the email, you're going to know if that email is verified or not. If it's a good one, we're going to have that added as well. If they give you your Skype and so forth. Now, whatever information you get back here, last thing you want to do is just go to Google and research it. Research the person's name. Research the person's email. Research the person's phone number, and whatever information that you get. So I think it was Brian Bear. I don't know if that was his name. So may not be the same one, may be the same one, but begin to go out and research the person, whatever name that they put in the back office, so you can begin to know a little bit more about that person, so that if you find out that they're definitely in some specific business, go look and see if there's a capture page back here. If we don't have a capture page for somebody that you know that's big in some particular business, go request one to get made, so you know that they'll see some value in the system when they finally look at one of the videos and it says, go look for your company capture page. You can help increase their interest by doing that. So again, capture pages are free. We make them for you. We will do one capture page for every single company that's under the sun. You can help us continue to grow that database. And how do you promote your business? Everyone that comes in that back office, it says their sponsor's opportunity. You get to promote your business to every single person. You get to promote your YouTube, your Google+, your LinkedIn, your Twitter, your Facebook page or profile, your Skype address, to everyone that comes in for free. When they come in, they get to see exactly what you put in the back office. They get to see the company name that you chose, your logo, and they hit on view, and they get to see what you're promoting and your link. And we teach you how to make these pages any way that you want. So this is all, again, a part of the funnel system. That what I learned is that all things being equal, people like doing business with their friends. Period. They like doing business with people they like. If things are not equal, meaning that there's an advantage, they still like doing business with their friends. Period. So if you don't have a large network, that means you just don't have enough friends. And enough friends who are already sold on network marketing. And that's the truth. It should be fun online to get online and working with the people who are working towards the same goal. Opportunity Launch gives you the ability to do that together and be in different companies, because we all have one common tool and goal of being successful online. And this eliminates the confrontation that you have to be in my business or I have to be in yours. So, I really just wanted to share again, just high level philosophy of changing the way that you're approaching people about your business. And hopefully that'll be a help to you to start seeing some more success than you already are online. Thank you.